What's up, YouTube? Pretty much doing a little video for you guys. My company's called One Way Cardio. Pretty much just showing you guys pretty much what it takes to put together a little system, or you can go custom, or you can go like competition. What I'm doing, what I do for my customers, pretty much to build demo cards. I got level 1, level 2, level 3. And with that in mind, pretty much you get a chance to, hear what's in my card. And if you want to, to put it in your card, then, you can also do that too. And, pretty much, everybody have different standards or levels of sound how they want to be at. So get a chance to do that. And that way you won't be confused when you go in the store and it sounds like it's banging inside the store. Like, damn, man, it sounds good. And when you put it in your car, you're disappointed. Like, wait a minute, it don't sound like I had it. It sounds like I heard it like when I was in the store. Stuff like that. But pretty much I'll show you level 2 and we got level 1 and show you what's going on with it. Check it. And definitely a Rockford man, so yeah, that's me right there. But moving on, y'all. This right here is level 1, basic. Everything's stocked in here, pretty much. Can't really, it's for the folks that have, low budget setups, bang for the buck right here. They got one subwoofer, one amplifier in here, 40 box with a detachable face Pioneer. Pretty simple. Everything else is stock. In case, anybody, the females or some men that don't really want to spend too much money. Totally understand that. But right here, we have a 2000 Impala. And basically, with this car here, I'll show you the big 3. Everybody got to do the big 3 on the hood. This right here is called the big 3. The big 3 is done with this right here got a 1800 kinetic in here, and everything is 0 gauged out. If you look to the back here, we have a 0 gauge that's running from the alternator, and also everything is done from the chassis. 0 gauge on the chassis, and just well 0 gauge from the motor, and everything is running over neatly. And you definitely gonna need 1800 to start off from the beginning of your car. To put it down so you can help you out with your audio. And this right here is the big 3 setup. Got your fuse blowers and everything here too. So everything's cool in this setup. And this right here is the big 3. Then you guys see that. Move it on. All right. I always tell all the customers, run with the best, almost. So basically, gives you kind of like a chance to see what else they have in here and what else you can run with. But as for speakers, I run with the MTX in here. The MTX is real good. I have the 9500 series in here. This right here is an Arrow 40 box, and I like Arrow 40 because it's pretty loud. So pretty much you kind of get a glimpse of that and see exactly what's going on with that. And if you want to run with that setup, this right here is about 34 hertz. So sound pretty good. I don't want to go no higher than that. So pretty much give you guys a glimpse of that. And moving on to the next level, we have right here, it's going to be the Impala with the helm. This right here is the Alpine unit. Pretty much it's the BT Z120 Bluetooth, and have a lot of features that I like in here. They got the navigation that I love in here, and also have the pin door joint that's jumping off in here too. So pretty cool, neat setup in here, and I like it because it's a double den. I had a flip out in here, but took it out, so pretty much got that going. But moving on. Show you guys in the back. Also got the TVs and everything is jumping off in the back in here. So pretty much 3 all together. You can get a chance to see that. But normally show y'all what else is going on. As I told you before, I was a Rockford fan, but I I seen these amps in here and been hearing a lot about it on YouTube, and I decided to do my own little setup of Power Acoustic, the 5500 series amps. Right now we got them running on the MTXs. MTXs is underrated. They rated at 1,000, but they from burst sheet they're like around 1550. So right now we got these amps running on a 2 ohm load, and we getting about 2,500 on each woofer. So I'm overpowering the woofer, yes, but I like to do that because that way I can get the most out of it. But pretty much for this setup here with these amps, they say 2,500 on a 2 ohm load. I got an amp for each woofer, so I kind of like give it a little bit less than that. I got kind of like estimate around 23 up to 25. So that's pretty much with that. But neat setup. And this right here is called a strap setup. In case anybody didn't know, this is a strap setup. This is with both of the amplifiers combined as one. To drop down to a 2 ohm load and giving a maximum. These amps can get up to like around 6,000 and something. But right now I got them running around 2,500 on each woofer. So pretty much RMS about 5,000 right here. But that's that. Definitely gonna need your kinetic in here. A lot of folks, they sit there and they don't complete the sound system, but you gotta add your kinetic. I got a kinetic in the front 1800s. Right here's a 1400 right here in the back. Definitely need that. Moving over, that's the full channel cadence in here. That's about 1,000 watts RMS in here. And looking up at the top, everybody needs a voltage meter in here. You definitely need a voltage meter when it comes down to, seeing how low your amps is dropping. You don't want to burn your amps up, so you definitely got to check for your voltage. Make sure you're around 13 and a half, 14 volts. Sometimes you can get around 12, but you don't want to let it drop lower than 12. But definitely need that. And also this right here is 20 farad in here too, so that kind of like helps out with a little bit of the pulling power in just as well. So pretty much strap set up with a Power Acoustic, and in the next video I'll let you guys pretty much see exactly how it sounds and with the sound pressure that's in here and everything. So you guys be blessed. And last but not least, I'll show you 3. This right here is 3. This is competition. We're doing a wall up in here. I'm not gonna tell you what's under the covers of this, but pretty much it's gonna be loud and it's gonna be ready. And we running with everything. Cadence, everything up in this car. We're running anywhere between 415s up to 612s, and it's gonna be loud. So pretty much giving y'all an idea what to expect inside of this car. And competition level, what's in this car now is this over here, Rockford. I love my Rockford, but I want to try Cadence. Cadence is my second name that I like. This right here is Rockford over here, and I'll do another video and show y'all exactly what's going on with that. But that's pretty much it. And see a couple names that I like to play with inside my little garage shop in here. So pretty much can show y'all that. I like kinetic batteries. When it comes down to different audios, under the Rockford, under Cadence, I like the DB Drive. They pretty decent for customers. Planet Audio, they okay. You got your Hypnotic, you got your Interfire, and that's pretty much some of the names I like to play with after that. And then they also got SSL for some people that like that. So that's cool. All the names cool though, But pretty much doing this video so you guys can kind of like see exactly, some of the names I like to play with. But for today, we're playing with Power Acoustic, and not bad. I get a chance to crank it up for y'all, and just want to tell y'all it's very loud. The sound pressure, the loudness of it, everything, this whole setup is really nice. So I get a chance to show y'all that in the next video. Y'all be peace, man. Holla.